The rising prodigy of the human race forges a weapon so fearsome that its name alone shakes the universe. Today you'll discover how a young warrior earned the title Blade River King not through fame or fortune, but through a battle that pushed him beyond his limits and forced the cosmos to recognize his power. This is the moment when a quiet cultivator became a legend. Welcome to Donghua Minute. This is the final chapter of King Purple Clock's story, and the moment Luo Feng's legend as the Blade River King is born. The version you hear follows the novel's events, so some details differ from the animated version. Now we enter the final clash, where every move drives him toward a downfall he never imagined, and where Luo Feng's blade carves a name the universe will never forget. After leaving the sacrificial tower, Purple Clock chose one goal: remove Luo Feng before Luo Feng became dangerous. He studied Luo Feng's speed, strange treasures, and bold actions. Luo Feng had taken items that even Immortal Kings failed to protect. To Purple Clock, Luo Feng was both a chance to gain treasure and a risk that must be removed fast. His choice fit the same rule he followed all his life: stop danger before danger grows. Purple Clock failed to see one thing: Luo Feng was not a normal target. He was someone who operated outside the rules Purple Clock trusted. Purple Clock made smart decisions, but his information was incomplete. He fell into the intelligence trap. His analysis was clear, but based on the wrong picture. Luo Feng was a main character type of existence. Purple Clock did not know he faced someone whose growth broke normal logic. Purple Clock began the fight with information warfare. He spread targeted rumors about Luo Feng holding valuable treasures from the sacrificial tower. These rumors were not random. They were meant to draw hunters toward Luo Feng and force Luo Feng to expose his skills. If others killed Luo Feng, the problem ended. If Luo Feng survived, Purple Clock learned more. It was a strategy built on pressure and deception. Even while acting bold, Purple Clock feared Luo Feng. Luo Feng had shown movement and survival skills that made no sense for a world master. Purple Clock also saw Luo Feng carry metal fragments that refused to enter space rings. This suggested access to technology far beyond normal limits. For someone who relied on high-level equipment, this was a deep danger. His fear pushed him into more forceful actions that only revealed how little he understood his opponent. Purple Clock struck first. His attack landed with full force. He had surprise and power. Luo Feng escaped with a technique called strikeout through the universe. Purple Clock had never seen speed and spatial movement used like that. Luo Feng's escape broke the calculations Purple Clock trusted. When he chased Luo Feng, he found the golden-horned beast body wearing king armor. This changed everything. A world master should not be linked to legendary figures. Purple Clock retreated on the spot. For the first time in a long time, he faced an enemy he could not study or predict. Then Purple Clock learned an even worse truth. Luo Feng had more than one body. This made tracking him almost pointless. At the same time, Luo Feng placed a bounty of 50 million mixed yuan units on Purple Clock. This showed wealth and confidence far above what Purple Clock expected. The hunter became the hunted. Purple Clock answered with his own extreme steps. He hired King Heavy Arrow and King Bloodbeast, two limit Immortal Kings. The price was huge: 5 billion indigo gems up front and 1/3 of Luo Feng's wealth for each of them. This was a gamble that drained his resources and exposed his plans to others who might betray him. Purple Clock then attacked with everything. 3 Immortal Kings against 1 World Master looked like a guaranteed victory. But Luo Feng did not operate inside normal ranks. When Luo Feng used the space lock band, teleportation stopped for 10,000 kilometers. This was high-level Yanji race technology that Purple Clock could not counter, even with his strong space law understanding. Purple Clock realized his strength in tools and laws failed against someone holding superior gear. Luo Feng then used 2 Fire God Origin crystals. Each one had force equal to 10 times a pinnacle Immortal King self-destructing. Purple Clock survived, but he lost more than half of his divine body. For someone who trusted skill and preparation, this hit was more than physical damage. It damaged his confidence. He understood he was losing a fight he thought he controlled. The final blow came from the poison shadow blade infused with Yeopsion 7-2 drops of Fei Mo Poison. The poison slipped past all defenses. His Devil Note Fire God Clock protected him from physical impact, but did nothing against poison that corrupted his body from inside. After surviving attacks that could destroy star systems, Purple Clock died from a poisoned strike. Even in death, he sent one last message through the automaton race virtual world. He shared Luo Feng's location and asked others to attack. It was a final act of spite. After his death, many Immortal Kings moved toward Luo Feng, hoping to steal treasure. Luo Feng killed 13 of them. Purple Clock's message helped give Luo Feng the title King Blade River. Luo Feng also gained massive wealth, around 120 billion mixed yuan units, and the Devil Note Fire God Clock. The story's irony was clear. Purple Clock's actions helped Luo Feng grow stronger. King Purple Clock was not a simple villain. He made logical choices and trusted strategies that worked for ages. His fall happened because he faced someone who operated outside the rules he understood. His story shows how intelligence and caution sometimes fail against forces that break common limits. He followed reason, yet reason led him into a trap he could not escape. Thank you for watching. Donghua Minute. Share your thoughts in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for more deep stories from your favorite universes.